Kindly inform the Count of Monte-Cristo that Baron d'Anglais wishes to call on him.
Excellency, it's not at home today.
He's taking a bath and going to the opera. Try tomorrow.
Damned impudent blackguard!
I have the honor of addressing the Count of Monte-Cristo.
And I of speaking to Baron d'Anglais.
Permit me to inform you, Count, that I have received a letter from Thomson and French of Rome, bankers of the highest repute, requesting that I honor your checks.
Excellent. That will spare me the trouble of coming to you for money myself.
I have called upon you because there is one slight difficulty in the letter. This letter gives the Count of Monte-Cristo unlimited credit on our bank.
Pray, let me know what it is that baffles you.
I don't precisely comprehend the term unlimited.
Why, truly, I don't know how much I might spend during my stay in Paris.
I assure you, sir, that the House of d'Anglais can meet any demands made upon it, should you require even $1 million.
$1 million?
As I was saying, should you be hard-pressed, my bank could accommodate you even to the tune of $1 million.
$1 million? And what use would so pitiful a sum be to me? I wouldn't bother to open an account for such a trivial amount. But perhaps you do not have complete confidence in the House of Thomson and French. See, here are 2 similar letters to the one you hold. The first addressed to Baron de Rothschild, the other drawn on bearings of London. Now, say the word and I will spare you any uneasiness by banking elsewhere.
But these signatures are worth untold wealth.
Why? Then, if we understand each other, and the House of d'Anglais is quite satisfied, we may as well fix a sum. Suppose we say 6 million?
6 million?
Then, if I should require more, I shall draw upon you.
Certainly, whatever you please. The money shall be at your house by 10 o'clock tomorrow, Count. How would you like to have it?
Half in gold, and the rest in banknotes.
Excuse me, Count, but a person of your wealth and importance cannot receive too much attention. I invite you to call tomorrow evening. My wife, the Baroness, is giving a ball.
I would be honored. You see those horses standing at the gate?
The double grace? Yes, Your Excellency.
I told you to purchase the finest horses to be found in Paris. Why, then, did you allow so splendid a pair to be possessed by anyone but myself?
But, Excellency, those horses were not for sale.
All things are for sale to those who will pay the price.
Is Monsieur le Comte aware that Baron d'Anglais gave 60,000 francs for his horses?
Very well. Offer him 32,000. A banker never refuses a chance of doubling his money.
Is Your Excellency serious?
I have to pay a visit this evening. I want those horses with completely new harness ready with my carriage by 6 o'clock.
But Excellency, it's already past 2.
I am perfectly aware of that, Bertuccio. Now, show the young man in. You are Count Andrea Cavalcanti, son of Major Bartolomeo Cavalcanti, a descendant of the Cavalcanti whose names are inscribed in the Golden Book at Florence.
At your service, sir.
This letter of introduction from my good friend Busoni asks that I act as your patron while you are in Paris. Busoni informs me that the season of your youth was rather a stormy one. But in the eyes of the world, a large fortune covers all defects.
My father is rich, then? We have been separated for many years.
Oh, he is a millionaire with an income of 500,000 francs. Tell me something of the state of your finances.
Ma foi, Monsieur le Comte, you have touched a nerve.
Take this for your initial expenses. From your father, the Major.
Oh, my dear father!
Go to Blin for your clothes. The less showy, the better. If you mean to buy horses, get them from Deverdier. If you purchase a carriage, go to Baptiste.
And then?
An account has been opened for you at Monsieur Danglars, one of the safest banks in France. You will receive 5,000 francs a month, so I will introduce you to him. You will accompany me tomorrow evening.
At what hour shall I come?
At 7. And now I wish you good day.
Baroness, may I present the Count of Monte-Cristo? I need only mention one fact to make all the ladies in Paris sit up and take notice. Namely, that he proposes to spend 6 million in 12 months in our fine capital. Think of that! Lavish balls, fetes, dinners, picnic parties. I trust the Count will remember us, my dear.
And when did you arrive here?
2 days ago, madam.
Coming as usual, I presume, from the ends of the earth.
Merely from Cadiz.
You have chosen an unfortunate time for your first visit. Paris is a horrible place in summer, I'm afraid. The Italian opera is in London, the French opera everywhere except at Paris. The only amusements left us are the races held at Champ de Mars and Satory. Do you propose entering any horses, Count?
Assuredly, madam. I intend to make my stay as agreeable as possible. I only pray I may find some kind friend who will pity my ignorance, instruct me in the ways of this polished city.
You are fond of horses, Count?
I passed a considerable part of my life in the East, madam, and in those climes only 2 things are valued: horses of fine breeding and beautiful women.
Monsieur le Comte, it would have been more gallant to have placed the ladies first.
You see, madam, how right I was to say I needed guidance.
Baroness, the coachman informs me.
No, I cannot believe it. Is this true?
Is what true?
Gentlemen, I had promised Madame de Villefort the loan of my carriage to drive tomorrow to the Bois de Boulogne. But when my coachman goes to fetch the greys from the stables, they are gone. The most handsome and spirited creatures in Paris. No doubt my husband has sacrificed them in order to gain a few thousand paltry francs.
Madam, those horses were too lively for you.
Nonsense. You know I have the best coachman in Paris, but perhaps you have disposed of him as well.
My dear love, I promise you another pair exactly like them, only more steady. My word, Count, had I known sooner that you were establishing yourself in Paris, I should have liked to have made you the offer of those horses.
I'm obliged to you, but yesterday I purchased an excellent pair of carriage horses, and I do not think they were dear. Come, Monsieur Debray, you are a connoisseur. Let me have your opinion.
Look, some fool or madman, bent on ruining himself, actually sent his steward to buy them at any price. And I sold them for 24,000 francs. Don't be angry. You shall have 4,000 to do what you like with.
Why, I do believe those are your horses, harnessed to the Count's carriage.
Not my beautiful dappled greys.
Oh! How very strange. It was a little surprise prepared for me by my steward. I think he said he gave 32,000 francs for them. Your concern for Madame's safety seems to have made little impression, Baron. But I could not make my debut in Paris at the price of a lovely woman's regret. It will be returned tomorrow, madam, if you will excuse the whimsical gift of a millionaire.
Monsieur le Comte, your generosity is overwhelming.
I would not wish to inconvenience the wife of the king's prosecutor, whom I had hoped to meet.
Monsieur de Villefort is seldom seen, and his few social appearances are brief and more fleeting than the king's.
Due to his high position, he makes few visits.
Amore, won't you take my hand? Won't you share my life? I am just an honest man. Amore, be my wife.
And everything I have is yours, yours to share with me. Amore, won't you wear my ring? Amore, marry me.
Lady, come and take my hand. Come on and share my life. I am just an honest man. Amore, be my wife.
And everything I have is yours, yours to share with me. Amore, wear my ring. Amore,
Bravo! Monsieur Cavalcanti has a fine voice. He is a musician.
So are all Italians.
Is he really a prince?
Abbe Bassone seems to think so.
May I ask where Mademoiselle Eugénie is?
She's at the piano with the prince. Bravo! Bravo! Bravi! Brava! A fine tenor and a splendid soprano. They suit each other remarkably well.
Indeed! The musicians are charming. You said prince, did you not? But if he is not a prince already, he can easily become one. It's not uncommon in Italy. I shall compliment them.
What do you think of our cool lover? Even if Albert had Cavalcanti's fortune, he's so proud. I don't much care for him as a son-in-law.
Fondness may blind me, but I assure you, I consider Albert preferable, and his father's position is good. Why do you doubt?
Those newspaper rumors concerning General Mondego. There's a whole history connected with the name Janina.
Indeed.
I'll tell you later. But take away Albert. I cannot stomach him tonight.
He is going with me.
When shall I see you again?
I cannot say. We rarely go out since my mother died.
Then may I call on you?
No, don't do that. My father is cold and aloof towards me. My stepmother hates me. They'd never approve.
Poor Valentine. I shall find some way. I must see you again.
I have to go. My stepmother will be searching for me. Oh, Max,